Emergency memory items. Engine failure or other emergency abnormal event during takeoff. Speed below V1. Takeoff rejected. Takeoff abort. Engine failure or other emergency abnormal event during takeoff. Speed above V1. Takeoff continued. Climb to safe altitude. Wing cross flow ice protection switch on. Dual engine restart. Throttles both to off. Battery switch if descent to flight level 200 will take longer than 5 minutes. Emer. Altitude at or below flight level 200. Battery switch on. Wing engine ice protection switches both off. Airspeed 240 knots indicated minimum, altitude permitting. Throttles both to idle. Electrical fire or smoke. Oxygen mask, goggles, don, and Emer. Mic select switches, oxy mask. Environmental system smoke or odor. Oxygen mask, goggles, don, and Emer. Mic select switches, oxy mask. Smoke removal. Oxygen mask, don, and Emer. Mic select switches, oxy mask. Emergency descent. Initiate maximum rate of descent to safe altitude. Wheel brake failure. Brake pedals, remove feet. Emer brake handle, pull as required. Directional control, maintain with nose wheel steering. Elevator trim runaway. Autopilot trim disconnect button, push and hold. Throttles as required. Speed brakes as required. Manual elevator trim as required. Pitch trim circuit breaker. The left hand panel, center row 13, and right one, fourth on the right, pull. Autopilot malfunction. Autopilot trim disconnect button, push. TCAS resolution advisory. RA alerts TCAS 2 only. Traffic. Autopilot disengage. Initiate corrective action per PFD guidance. Inadvertent stall. Stick shaker, buffet, and or roll off. Autopilot trim disconnect button, push. Pitch attitude reduced approximately 5 degrees. Roll attitude level. Throttles takeoff. Airspeed increase 5 knots indicated airspeed minimum. Emergency evacuation. Parking brake set. Throttles both to off. Engine fire buttons both push. Bottle armed button if fire suspected, push. ELT switch on as required. Battery switch off. Airplane and immediate area. Determine escape route and direct the evacuation. Move away from the airplane.